Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. So in today's video, we are doing a special announcement for you guys. And when I say we, I mean you're going to see this announcement from me, and you're also going to see it from Bailey from Is Bailey Reading. So Bailey and I decided to come together because in a previous video, Bailey had mentioned that she had a bunch of unread series that she would like to get to. And so with that, we came together and we collaborated and we made this little readathon for you guys. So her and I and anybody that would love to participate, we can come together and we can read all of those incomplete series that we have, and we can kind of get the ball moving and get closer to finishing those series so we can say we finished them and be done with them, and then also have more leg room to start some new series. So in all of that, our challenge that we came up with is called Squash That Series Reading Challenge. And what it is I'll throw up a graphic here that Bailey made, and we've got a couple levels for you guys, and it's going to be a little triangle. And as you read a certain number of books or prompts, you will get to the highest level and will achieve some of those goals. So this challenge is going to run from August 2nd to August 15th, and we did that. So in the reading challenge, you will have 2 full weekends to read for this challenge. For those of you who have jobs and can't read as much during the week and have weekend, the weekend is your reading time, and then just to have those extra days of hopefully free time for you to read for your challenges. Levels go as follows. So if you read 1 prompt, you are in the starting off hot category, and then you move on up. When you read 3 prompts, you move into the gaining momentum level. Then once you read 5 prompts, you get into the I really needed this level. 8 prompts is you're making some real progress. And then if you complete all 10 prompts, you squashed it. So that's the ultimate goal, is for you to complete all 10 prompts. You've completed the challenge and you've squashed that series, or those series, depending on what you're reading. So the prompts I have right here in front of me, and they are as follows, so you can kind of put your things together. I will have the list of prompts down below, so you can go ahead and look at those if you need some more time. We have a series you waited too long to continue, so you have to restart book 1. Then we have second book in a series, followed by final book in a series, then book from a series you most recently started, a sequel that has been on your TBR the longest, a sequel published in 2021, and then randomize your TBR to pick your next read. Then we have audiobook, a sequel to a book you gave 5 stars. And then the last one counts as 1 prompt, but for the next thing I'm going to say after we talk about the prompts, you'll have to do it twice. But so the final prompt is read an entire trilogy or duology. So those are the 10 prompts. They're all listed down below, and we'll have some graphics for you guys that you can access, that you can see those if you want like your own personal copy of them, so you don't have to keep coming to this video or you don't want to write them down. My TBR for you guys is going to be here as well. It is going to be as follows, and this is kind of what I'm working with. Will I stick to this? Who knows? Because if you've watched any other video of mine where I've set a TBR, I probably haven't finished it. We're restarting the book 1. I'm doing the Diviners. I read that when it came out. I pre-ordered the second book. I never read it again. So the Diviners by Libba Bray. Second book in a series, I'm doing Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. Final book in a series, Queen of Air and Darkness. That's the final book in the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare. Most recently started, I'm doing the sequel to Meet the Duke series by Tessa Dare, which is The Governess Game. Longest on my TBR, I'm gonna get to Air of Fire. I'm gonna get to Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. A sequel published in 2021. The only one on my list that is published is A Court of Silver Flames. So that's that. Randomize my TBR. You'll see that. I don't know. We'll randomize something and I'll give it to you guys. Audiobook, a sequel. I love listening to the Mr. Lemoncello series by Chris Grabenstein. I love listening to that on audiobook. So the third book in the Mr. Lemoncello series, I will be listening to the audiobook for. And then for read an entire duology or a trilogy, I'm unsure. But the goal here is I want to read and finish Shadow and Bone. So for this, I'm going to try to read the 3 books in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I know there are more books, but the first 3 books are its own trilogy. So the Shadow and Bone trilogy. For sequel, I gave the previous book 5 stars. I am pledging to read Hollowpox by Jessica Townsend, and that is the 3rd book in the Nevermore series. That is kind of what I'm working with. I should have put up graphics of the book. I only have Air of Fire. That is the only book that I own out of everything I just pledged. So those are going to be library copies or ebooks or something. But that is what I'm working with. And you will see all those books in vlogs. So those are the 10 books that I am pledging, or technically 12 because the Shadow and Bone books are 3 books that I'm reading, but that is my TBR. Bailey and I made 2 Google Forms. So there's going to be one Google form linked down below, and that Google form is to sign up. We would love to see who all wants to do this with us, and the statistics and keeping track of everybody, and that way we know who it might be vlogging and who is just participating with us. We want to connect with you guys, and so there will be a sign up form down below. And doubling up on prompts is fantastic. You can do that if you want. I know for my slow readers, you will want to get all the prompts, but you can only read 3 books in the 2 weeks, or you can only read 2 books in the 2 weeks, or anything. So you can double up on prompts, but once you use a prompt once, you cannot use it again. Then we also made a tracker form, which I'll leave linked down below. And if I do vlogs, I will also link them there. And I'll post them other places, and Bailey will have the links for them. But the tracker form will be your name, which book did you finish and by which author, because we would love to see what kind of you're working on and what you finished. And then a checklist of the prompts, and you can click which prompts that book that you have completed fulfills. And then there is a extra question on the tracker that said, if you completed a level, which level did you complete? So as you go along, sometimes you might not answer this question because sometimes maybe you didn't complete a level with the particular book that you have finished, but then your next book, you have completed a level. That question is not a required question for each time you do it, but it is there for when you need to use it. And at the end of the readathon, Bailey and I will probably come back together, or maybe we'll do a live show, and I will look at the spreadsheet and we will talk about how many books people read, if there was a general consensus on like people reading the same things, how many levels people completed, how far people got. We won't use names, but we'll use that kind of like statistics, because all of your tracker forms go into a spreadsheet that Bailey and I have access to that we can look at. It's kind of a chill thing. We're just doing this so her and I can kind of squash some series, and then anybody that needs to finish those series that have to are also there and able to join us and squash those series. We would love for you guys to join us. Even if you only complete 1 or 2 books in a series, you still squashed part of a series. You still got there. You still did something. You still were able to complete what you've been putting off for so long. In my case, I've been putting all of these off forever. So everything will be linked for you down below. The sign-up sheet, the tracker, all the graphics, Bailey's channel, so you can check out her announcement video. Her announcement video will probably be better than mine. And just, yeah. So if you are participating, please let me know down in the comments. If you're thinking about participating, if you would like to participate, please let me know in the comments. You can tweet me. If you tweet me, my link will be for that down below. If you do tweet me, I can also send you the links there via tweet. If I need to, or I get links incorrectly here, you can throw me a tweet on Twitter and I will get back with you with the links if you need to, or like anytime between now and the end of the challenge you don't want to come back here but you're on Twitter and you need them. I think that is that on that. So Bailey and I will probably have live shows at some point during this. We just kind of haven't ironed out specifically when, and we'll have stuff for you guys. You'll see my vlogs. I'm not sure Bailey's gonna vlog it, but I definitely am. And obviously vlogs won't be spoiler filled because we're in the middle of series, people. Like, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you participate with us. I hope you join me in the future for anything. And please, 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 please like, comment, subscribe, join me again, and do everything you need to do. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.